Hello and welcome back to the Homesteading series. Just walked into my canopy there. Hit my head. That's always a great way to start off the episode. Welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada on FS22. Today, we are going to buy a soil sample because it's actually fairly cheap, actually. We can do that, thankfully, in FS22. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. If you were watching in the last episode, we cut field 3 here. We cut it, we mowed it, we tedded it, we baled it for a contract, and we made some pretty decent money actually. So this is our field here. It's a custom field. We don't actually have a number on it. You can purchase the soil information for $700, which isn't bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's $700 down, and we're all low. That has already helped our environmental score go up 7%, which that's pretty neat. Apparently it only took 4 soil samples. So, as you can see, our nitrogen is 10 kilograms per hectare, and our pH is pretty bad. We're going to be putting grass in this field. So that means we need to get some sort of spreader. And we need to get some lime and some fertilizer. Which means there's a couple different options. We could either get a 3-point link one for the back of our tractor, but I think we should actually use this gator for a little bit more than just a focal piece. We can actually take off this flatbed and we can get a spreader to go on the back of it. So, we'll just get myself back in beside this windmill, if I can remember how to drive, and we'll drop this little guy off. Oh yeah, because I've got manual attach on, silly. There we go. That works. Here I'm thinking that it's like front loader tools. So, we'll take a little run down. Don't mind the roll cage not actually attached to anything. We'll take a run down to the store and we will buy a spreader. I think we're going to start with lime to begin with. And depending on finance wise, there's a couple of things I would like to buy to make our tractor a little more useful. So back down here at the store, as you can see, they've got the nice Massey Ferguson there, all unbuttoned. Trying to sell it, that's for sure. We'll just go take a little quick gander. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. You can see the motor. It looks pretty good. Nice brand new battery in there. Oh yeah, nice belt. Fuel filters. Interior's pretty nice with a little buddy seat. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Looks pretty good. All the windows open. Not bad. Oh, the little case is open too. A little Luxem. Oh yeah, it's got a nice interior too. Not bad, not bad. Very nice. No front loader on this one though. Okay, so we're here to buy fertilizer spreader. This little guy right here. Small enough, holds 1,000 liters, spreads out at 10 meters wide. I don't think we really need anything bigger than that. This is $2,500. Let's buy that. That leaves us with $8,085. Which I don't really think that's going to be enough money to do what I want. So I'll just give you a little heads up of what I wanted to do. I want to get something like... Where is it here? I wanted to get this. Now, this is $6,021. Now, I'm not sure if that's a strap or a hookup for big bags only. The hookup for big bags only, that's still not bad. We can carry 4 of them. But this will definitely, with the extra set of wheels on the back of our tractor, we won't be able to hook up all the hydraulics though, so it's not going to be super realistic. It's an extra axle though, so it would take most of the weight off the front of our tractor to go down the road and everything. Something like that's pretty cool. Now, we could also go out and buy this one or this one. Now, just to transport big bags. I would really like to get the two, but I'm not sure if it would be too heavy for our tractor, especially hooking up 2 big bags of lime. And that's no height. This at least has height, so we could pick it up out of the back of a pickup or off a trailer or something along those lines. It gives us more options, you know, just a few more options, and I like options. So we're gonna need some lime. Lime's pretty cheap. This is a 2,000 liter bag, so we're gonna leave some behind. Let's just go with one for right now. It's $350. It's not gonna be too much. We'll have to make a run back down and probably get some sort of attachment for the tractor. They would load it up into the bed of our pickup truck or something if we brought it down here. Downfall to that is we got no way of getting it out. So we'll just load up with 1,000 liters of lime to begin with. Just like so. This is gonna go by real quick. It's not, I know we're gonna need more than just 1,000 liters, that's for damn sure. We might get away with 1,000 liters of fertilizer, which I kind of hope so. Fertilizer's real expensive. And if they actually had a proper market as the real world, it would be almost triple the price of what it is right now. Well, it's almost better that it's not that expensive in game. So we're gonna head her back to the farm and see how far we can actually get with 1,000 liters worth of lime. So back down at the homestead, you can see I've got my map open here. And hopefully that'll zoom in. Yes, there we go. Zoomed in. Now this is 10 meters wide. I'm not sure exactly how wide that's gonna spread out to. And it's actually not too bad, actually. We might be able to get this all done fairly easily. Now I am missing a little bit on the side here and there. And the nice thing is about precision farming, it's more precise, hence the name, precision. So we don't really waste as much as if we were doing this without precision farming. Now if I still drive horribly, it's only gonna go so far. Especially if I miss little bits here and there, but we went around the whole outside of the field on 1,000 liters. We've got 70 liters left. We'll just spread that here. I think we only needed 1 bag of lime. Look at that. Well, back down to the store. That was quick. Oh boy. Back down to the store, grab the final bit, the other half of that bag, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the lime. We are gonna need some fertilizer. The nitrogen is god-awful. It's 0, so we're gonna have to lay that down heavy. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Huh. Thoroughly impressed. Alright, I guess I'll see you back once we get to the field. Back at the field here. I'm not sure if we're actually going to have any lime left over, but fingers crossed we get everything covered here and we don't need another bag. I don't care if we don't have any lime left over, I just don't want to have to go out and buy another bag of lime. That's my biggest thing. I just don't want to buy another bag of lime. I know lime's not that expensive, but it's still, if I don't have to spend money on something, I don't want to have to spend money on it. Doesn't look like we're going to need another bag of lime, so that's good. Final pass right here. Made some pretty quick work of this. Under 50%. I am going to go around the outside and see if I can get those tiny little pieces that still technically need lime. I don't know if I can though. Would be nice. Yep. Those little pieces right there just to make it look nicer on the map. And one up here. Just like that. Perfect. And might as well hit that little spot. And I think there's a little spot right there too. Okay, well, that's the lime done. Let's unload this in a decent spot. Probably back here where it shouldn't be in the way of anything. Unload? Where'd you unload? Oh, right beside the tree. Okay, that works out. And I do have the mod to where it unloads into big bags. Make it easier to move. And I think I'm going to put the flatbed back on and get them to load up 2 big bags worth of fertilizer onto the back of this, because I can tip this and they'll just fall onto the ground. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I'm gonna run back down to the store again for the 5th time today. Well, it's actually probably been more than 5 times. We've been to the store a lot today, especially if you start including the last episode, which is this in-game day. That'll be our 2nd home. We're probably there more than we were actually at our own homestead. So, 2 bags of fertilizer. It's not going to be cheap. No, not big bags. Big bags. Not big bags, big bags. $3,640. Just like that. 2,000 liters. Oh, we're driving on the wrong side of the road. I guess we just let Buddy pass, so that's fine. We still have $4,101 left. So the money off the contract definitely isn't going as far as I would hope. But we're going to be laying this fertilizer on heavy. And once we fertilize it, we won't need to fertilize it again for another 3 cuts of hay. So all of next year, we won't need to put any more fertilizer down on that field. I am still going to create another field. I said I was going to do that in between the last episode and this, which I completely forgot about right until now. Typical toe man, forgetting things. So I'll probably do that at the end of this episode, which would mean that we probably need more lime. Because if I plant fertilizer, if I plant grass in that too, and we'll also need lime and fert. So, yeah. Yeah. We might actually need to buy some more things. We're also going to need to buy seed, because, oh, that seeder is full, right? I think I filled up that seeder. I think. I can't really remember. Alright, so let's turn that off. The dealership will let us use this. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, it's here, so might as well let us use it. Make those wider. I hope this has got enough oomph to pick up 2 bags. Nope. Barely. He's not liking it. Oh yeah, definitely not liking it. Oh boy. Not liking that at all. Okay, well. I think they might need to get a tractor with a front loader to be able to move some big bags around. It definitely doesn't bode well for if we wanted anything to move this kind of stuff. See if we can get that slid forward a little bit further. Yeah, that should be alright. Right? It's on there. Yeah, this Kubota's even got rear weights on it. That's not great. Well, I think we know if we are to buy a skid loader at some point, as much as I like the look of them, it can't pick up 2 big bags at the same time. That doesn't bode very well. We didn't really get it super centered on here either, but hey, they're on. I think this is going to be a lot more safer than the 2 pallets of chicken food on at the same time, so at least there's that. So I'm assuming this tree is now going to be our divider between lime and fertilizer. So as long as the Ministry of Environment doesn't come by and start barking up my tree, we should be alright. Really? Come on. Defying the laws of physics there, Bags. These things normally flip back over by themselves. Oh well. Alright. I mean, you wouldn't really just tip them off the back, I get that, but you know, I'm trying to be somewhat realistic, I guess. Alright, let's fill you up with some fertilizer. That'll disappear 1 bag at least. I'm really not sure how much this is going to take. I don't think it's going to take as much as the lime did, but we shall see, I guess. Target for wheat on loam. Close enough, I guess. I kind of wanted to do maximum amount, but it's almost there, at least. It's close. Get out of here, dear. I don't think we needed 2 bags of fertilizer, but hey, at least we got it. We won't need to buy fertilizer for some time now then. We're still at 80%. So, yeah, this is working out pretty good. This field's going to be a really good field for productive-wise. It'll be more than perfect on the nitrogen. It'll be fine on the lime as well. So not bad. Not bad. This little gator's working pretty good. It's a decent size for our homestead. And it lets us use something other than the 1 tractor that we own constantly. Try to spread it out a little bit. Just so we don't get sick of running our 1 John Deere tractor, which I don't know if I could actually get sick of. But are you gonna let me get these little bits like you did with the lime? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. What about you? Yeah, you let me get you. Okay, well. 65% left. I mean, we might as well just leave this on the back. And I guess the only other thing left to do is to put some seed down. I think I filled this up, did I not? I can't remember. I honestly thought I bought a couple of bags of seed to fill it up. But maybe I was dreaming that. That's a good possibility. Well, time to use our lawn ornament. I could have swore I filled it up, but I might not have. I did not. I did not. Well, I guess we'll run down with our pickup and buy a bag of seed. Back to the store we go. Back to the store we go. Should we buy 1 bag or 2? 1 bag, 2. Let's just do 1 bag for now. 1 bag of seed. Down to the store. We'll leave it in the pickup. I'll see you once we get back to the farm. Alrighty then. Back the homestead. That was pretty quick. Pretty quick. May or may not have been going over the speed limit. So, now we can see if this vintage cedar works. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I am going to be very, very sad. Very sad indeed. 310 liters of seed. There's grass. Alrighty then, let's see if this actually works. Fingers crossed it does. Turn it on. Nope, don't turn it on. I'm assuming you just lower it. And we are putting grass in the ground. It's working. By golly, it's working. I think. Let's just open up the map. It is working. It says it's growing. Needs to be rolled. We don't own a roller. Not yet, at least. The fertilizer. pH is good. Nitrogen is good. Yield. No yield data. Standard. Nice. We are putting our first crop in the ground. Crop's grass, but hey. At least we'll have the precision farming data for this field. We know it's full on fertilizer. It's good for lime. Should be pretty productive. There is some stones in the field, so our cedar's gonna get damaged a little bit faster than if it wasn't. But it's working. I repeat, it's working. Something's actually working for once, which is beautiful. I love it. Doesn't happen enough where things just work the first go round. Sigh of relief, really. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. If you can't tell. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And planting it now in October is a pretty decent time to actually plant it, because grass likes the coolness. Works at 10 kilometers an hour, which isn't terrible by any means. Nothing to really sneeze at. Definitely slow for new cedars, but 10 kilometers an hour for something vintage like this piece of equipment, that's pretty good, I think. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Back up. I'd like to do at least 2 headland passes. Don't really want to be missing bits. You really don't want to miss a bunch with grass because you only seed it in once unless you are tearing it up to either reseed it or put something else in. It's not like just a normal harvestable crop where it's only going to look bad for a season. If you miss a bunch, it's going to look bad for a long time. So when seeding grass, you definitely want to pay attention.
City life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save you time in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need. But there is breakneck paycheck.
And that's pretty much everything. Now, as most of you may know, I use GPS. I use GPS for pretty much everything. I thoroughly enjoy GPS because I have a horrible time maintaining a straight line. Next time, I think I'm definitely going to say the width is actually a little bit smaller than what it is, just so I don't have to worry about running into the issue that I am today of missing a lot when I am turning. Now, I think I've done a pretty good job at coming back and getting most of the spots that I missed on those corners, but I'm not 100% sure. And like I was saying, you don't really want to miss bits, especially with seed or with grass. Sorry, just because you seed it once and it's pretty much it. So I'm hoping I didn't miss any corners. And unfortunately, yeah, is it really going to affect the overall yield? No, it's not, but it's going to look pretty shitty when you cut it. Now, to be fair, I could probably always come back after the first cut and reseed those little small sections, especially since this is not a direct drill. It wouldn't really change that too much. But as you can see, everything looks to be a-okay. If we come over to here, it looks like it's all planted with grass. So far, we've spent $1,755 worth of material on this field. Apparently, we've used 114 seeds to plant it, which is $102 worth. We've put down 1,703 liters of lime, which is $383. We put down 345 liters of fertilizer, which was $552. And the $700 worth of soil samples to begin with. So, yeah. Not bad, I guess. That's not including the price of the the equipment that we needed. The fertilizer spreader, I think, is the most expensive piece of equipment that we got right now. But that's going to come in handy. It's really handy. So let's put this back as our lawn ornament. It works. A lawn ornament, but it works. It's a nice looking lawn ornament too. Looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to call it here. It's a lot shorter of an episode today than what it was for the last episode. I don't want to say that's by design, but it kind of evens it out, I think. So, in between now and the next episode, I will plow out a field over yonder. Let me just run through the forest. I haven't actually gone through the forest. This is actually quite nice to see. We've got a lot of tall pine trees here, which is pretty easy to cut down. And it's just around the outside where it's more so the not so easy trees to cut. So that'll be alright. And it's starting to rain. So we finished up the perfect time. I'm going to plow out a field just over here. I'll probably put down a track in between this field and ours. So it's not going to be a super wide field. It'll be a decent size length. I might put grass in that too. And then I might actually do another field, which is this is going to be a pretty big field here. Maybe I'll just make it one field. No, I'll do separate fields. And I'll probably put grass into both of them. If I'm doing that, I might as well leave it one field. But this whole section will be plowed in. It'll be a good sized field. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave it as 2 fields and then do a small strip here of potatoes. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But that's something that I'm going to deal with on my own time. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the route that we are taking here. This is a good section too. Do I own this section? No, I don't. That's part of field 12. That's way too much money for us. But if we were to buy fields, I'm thinking about talking to this neighbor. He's got a pretty good piece of land just on the other side here, to see if maybe, just maybe, he's okay with us cutting his grass, making hay. That'd be pretty neat. That'd be mighty nice of him. He's got a pretty good section along through here. A little bit of forest on this one end here. Is there another building right here? No, it's a pond. It's a little pond right here. But this whole section, maybe he'd be okay with us cutting that. It's not super big, but it's more than what we have to begin with. I mean, it's just meadow. Who knows? Maybe he'll be okay with it. Maybe he won't be. Sorry, guys. I wasn't even standing on the road. But hopefully, you guys are liking the way this is shaping up to be. I know I thoroughly enjoy playing on it. If you do like it, feel free to hit that like button. It means a lot to me. More than you know. And if you like me and you like what I do here, consider hitting subscribe. Keep up to date with all my future content. If you're doing that, you might as well ring the bell, because my upload schedule is weird. So at least you'd be notified every time I do actually upload something. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!